There's a big difference between tourist and traveller. After 3 years in 55 countries, we'd consider ourselves the latter.
Wow.
And with this being our first introduction to the United States of America, and there being so much to see, we finally settled on a sightseeing trip in some major cities in the northeast, fully ready to embrace the tourist side of travelling. That's very cool. Filled with excitement, we arrived at our first destination. What better place to begin our journey than the capital city, Washington, D.C.
It's surprisingly small. I don't know why I thought it would be bigger.
We're just doing a bit of a sightseeing tour in DC today, and as you can see, our first stop here is the White House. I can confirm it is white. You see, the most famous landmarks in DC are all located in the centre.
I just spoke to the guy and you can go up for free. Do you want to go up? Whoa.
And from a height of 169 metres, not only can you see them all, but you can see the entire city.
If I ask you, don't hold back on me. Only better if you set it free.
It's quite strange being here because you're so used to seeing the monuments and the buildings in TV shows and in films that it feels like you almost know your way around.
See everything clear. Are we really happy here?
There's a feeling of calmness and peace in the National Mall, and we spent some time seeing the different war memorials all through the park before reaching a memorial we recognise from many films.
Rising on the wall.
Can't get over how big it is. It's definitely the most impressive monument of a person I've ever seen.
It's a speech 407 years ago.
Our fathers brought forth this continent, a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
I don't know about you, but I just feel like I'm touring like a movie set right now.
Same, everywhere we go I'm like, oh that's in this film, that's in this film, that's in this film. It's cool because you can see the reflection in the water. So like tranquil, I feel. I feel like it's not just films and that I recognise from around you, but it's just all the history that you learn in like school and stuff as well. It's all just all come back to me.
There's a shadow rising on the wall through a bottle.
It's a very impressive building. I'm quite surprised that this building is bigger, like way bigger, than the White House itself.
After a full day of sightseeing, we realised that this was the perfect place to start, and our excitement grew for the next city.
I can stand up
Yes, we've made it to our second stop. We are in Philadelphia, and for some reason we've only managed to actually plan to be here for one day, or even half a day. So we're going to try and fit in as much things as we can do.
Let me see the famous Liberty Bell. I thought it was going to be way bigger than what it actually was.
Just a little dinky
Also-
bell.
And there's like a big crack in it, which is like the famous crack, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can see that they've tried to fix it. They've almost like tried to weld it back together, but they obviously fixed it. I love that they have a Welsh flag. Normally they just have a Great Britain one. Yes, go on Philadelphia.
Okay, we've made it to the Rocky Steps, and I feel like this is something that everyone does when they come here. Here we picked up some famous donuts in the Reading market. They're pretty good.
Are they? They were hyped up enough.
Yeah, they're probably better than Christmas.
Sorry, what did you just say?
Better than Christmas stuff.
There. Let's get into the famous Philly cheesesteak. Wow.
This street we're on now is the oldest continuously inhabited street in the entire USA. And I bet people here are really annoyed that people come and take pictures and videos, and it's like a tourist spot.
I literally feel like I've stepped back in time. This street has got to be the cutest street I've ever seen.
Okay, Philadelphia was pretty cool, but this next stop has been on our bucket list since like forever. We just realised that it's a Sunday morning, and New York's quite quiet on a Sunday morning. For New York. We first headed to the 9/11 Museum. With hardly no one around, there's an eerie feeling in the air. This place is a combination of interesting, sad and horrifying, and after taking a few clips, it kind of felt weird filming. No one tells you how cold New York is. I guess it is the end of February, but
It's cold.
it's so cold.
Just got on the Staten Island ferry, which should give us a good view of the Statue of Liberty. believe how close we got considering this is free. We were going to pay quite a bit of money to go up close. I'm so excited.
As our New York City sightseeing adventure unfolds and we begin checking off famous landmarks from our list, it's impossible not to feel like we've stepped onto the set of a blockbuster film. Next up, we've come to Brooklyn Bridge, but so is everyone else in the entire city.
Maybe we should have come a bit earlier. Some pretty impressive bridges. Currently looking at the outside of the apartment building with friends. It's so good. I love being a tourist in New York. It's the best.
That's pretty cool.
This is so surreal. My god.
Many of the major landmarks, we stepped our tourist game up a gear and checked out some of the most touristy shops on the planet.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I'm good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart.
Okay, we've literally been doing the most touristy things in shops all afternoon, but it is now time for us to go up the Empire State Building. So that's where we're heading.
If we save the best to last.
I didn't realise it was like a full-on museum.
So cool.
If you don't need me, just let me know when I go.
We're not even at the top yet. This is insane.
It's crazy how many skyscrapers there are. That's nuts. That's insane.
Like 10 is better than I thought it was going to be. This side's probably the best side because you can really see that it's an island. 'Cause I don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't really. And you can see the skyscrapers in the back.
We've come inside to escape the cold. We're going to head out a little bit. And hopefully the sun will be setting. From the top of the Empire State Building, the chaos of the city below seems to fade, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. You realise how small you are in comparison to the world below, and to witness the sunset at the top of the New York skyline is an experience we'll remember for the rest of our lives. As the city lights begin to illuminate the skyline, each one representing a different story of hopes and dreams, it makes us feel grateful to be living out one of ours.